Hello there, my name is Max, the Brilliant Buccaneer, and welcome to another beautiful day in Kerbal Space Program. Here on the planet Kerbin, where it never rains, there's never fog, and your launches are never cancelled by upper level winds. So, I've been enjoying this game a lot recently, and I thought I would try something a little more challenging. I thought, why not try to build a realistic Apollo launch? So something like the Saturn V with the separate lunar module and command module, and see where we can go from that. Off camera, I lost a couple of astronauts, but they'll respawn eventually, so it's fine. I can always recruit another one. So yeah, I thought I'd just get on building it, and I'll talk you through what I have after. Okay, so here we are. I've started off with the capsule at the top, which can hold 3 Kerbals. We've got a launch escape tower, which I will test first, make sure it all works as I expect. I don't use them that often. We have some little RCS thrusters down here for docking. We have a fuel tank, we have an engine in here, and inside this fairing bit we have our lander. It has 4 legs. It has, again, RCS and a fuel tank, a smaller fuel tank, and some smaller engines. And then this, which can hold 2 Kerbals, and that will land. And you've got a little ladder here, so that's all good. We've then got our second stage, which has a Rhino engine in here. We have our first stage, which has this, what is it, boar engine or something like that? Named after an animal. Mammoth. Yes, it's the Mammoth engine. And also a couple of solid rocket boosters, which I know the Saturn V didn't have, but you know, it's Kerbal, you can't go wrong with more power. Yeah, so first KERPOLLO. That'll do. I'm gonna give it a number. Yeah, so first on the ground I'm going to test the launch escape system. So let's see about that with both the crew in. Oh, hello, my dead crew came back, that's good. So yeah, so that's good. We'll swap it out for what I'm actually going to do. I think we'll have Jeb, Val, and Bob. Actually, Val's a more sensible pilot. She can go in the top seat. Okay. So we'll test the launch escape system and see what happens. So. That didn't work. I suppose I could possibly have a... I did do quite a bit of pulling though, but I suppose I should have a decoupler so it all happens at the same time. So let's just go and do that very, very quickly. Alright, joke's on me, I don't know how to do that. So, I'm just going to launch without the launch escape tower. It'll be fine, you know. The Kerbals are replaceable. Right, yeah, so that all seems to be okay. I mean, the staging gets a little screwy up here, but it's fine. So, I haven't put any reaction wheels in it, so I'm sure it'll be fine though. There's some debris over there from a previous launch. Okay, so let's shoot for the moon, shall we? Make sure it's alright. Yep, okay. Now, there was something I didn't do, which was put any solar panels or batteries on any of this, which is a common oversight, for me at least. So, this is going to be a disaster to edit. Right, okay, so back at launch, and I put some fins on as well, and we got our solar panels, and now hopefully this will all be a-okay. Okay, so we are now in a nice little orbit that's roughly circular. It's not too bad. And what's our inclination? 2.75 degrees. I can live with that. So we're in a pretty good equatorial orbit. We have plenty of fuel left in this stage, and we've got some nice big solar panels here. So I think we're golden. So we want to go to the moon, not to Mimas. We'll have to go to Mimas another time. Mimas is something like a 6-degree inclination though, so you have to do an inclination change. With our little space station, which I have now learned to dock to as opposed to the previous video. Go and check that video out if you haven't seen it. I had to cheat a little bit, but you know, it's fine. Here we go. The moon is going to throw us out of the Kerbin system if we're not careful. But that's okay. That's better to put them to an eccentric orbit. That's probably fine. We'll have a periapsis with the moon of about 130,000 meters. That is fine. It's a 36-second burn in 19 minutes. It's good. I'll see you for the burn. Right, here we are, about to go at 18 seconds. There we are. And so after this burn, we will be on our way to the moon. And we also have a lot of fuel left, so I'll have to circularize with this stage. And then in orbit of the moon, I'll undock these, or disconnect these and dock in the correct way around. Nope. Okay. Slightly messed that one up, but it's fine. We're still... I may have to face slightly retrograde to try and fix that. There we go, I've fixed it a little bit, I think. We still have 40 seconds of fuel in this stage, which may be enough to circularize around the moon, but not decrease our orbit. So we'll see when we get there, eh? Right, here we go. So here's our track around the moon. So here's the periapsis. We want to add the maneuver here, and we want to circularize. And yes, we can do that. Easy peasy. 127, 139, 144, 138, 37, 42, 37, 42, 36, 41. It's close enough. Okay, so that's a nice 8-second burn, so that is absolutely fine. It's over an hour away. I will see you at the burn. Okay, so about to go at T-minus 4, 5, 4. Okay, we will call that. How do I cancel a node? Oh, here's the moon. And we're in a nice little orbit. Can I cancel the maneuver? Control locked. Oh, okay, let's do it that way. Fine. Right, so we're in a nice little orbit. It's very dented there, isn't it? That was a big impact. Anyway, so we do have a little bit left here, so I'll use this to lower our orbit. So when I get down to the apoapsis, I'm going to lower our orbit to, sure, about 45 kilometers. That will be even lower. You know, there's no atmosphere, so as long as it's not hitting terrain, it's fine. "40 kilometers, that'll do." Right, it's a 1 second burn, so it's not exactly taxing on us. There we go. Yep, Paris is now at 42 kilometers. So when we get around there, we'll add a maneuver, and we will circularize. Roughly 42. Okay, cool. That's another 1 second burn in about half an hour. Okay, and about to go. Cool. That's close enough for me. Okay, so we ideally want to land on the light side of the moon. Not there is in fact a light and dark side of the moon in real life, but you know, it alternates. Depending on where the moon is, where the sun is, where the earth is. All relative to each other. Okay, so I reckon, sure, we can get rid of that. That's now exposed. We can probably get rid of this stage, yeah. Don't need it. Sure. Okay, good. Good. Probably activate those engines. Just a little bit, just to separate us. There we go. Now, deactivate them just in case something bad happens. We're just going to wait for us to separate from that. Oh my goodness, we are very close. I'm going to face in a retrograde direction, so that we can land when we need to. And let's turn the stability assist on, it's fine. Now what we want to do is, separate this and then turn around and dock as would be usual, but as we're here we don't need to do that because this doesn't need to push us anywhere. We'll just dock on the way up. So when it's appropriate we will start to land. Maybe when we get round to about here we'll decouple and transfer probably maybe Val and one of the others, or is Val better suited to be the lunar module pilot? I think we've already sent Val to the moon, haven't we? So, yeah. Why don't we... Hello. Okie dokie. Sure. We'll transfer crew. We will send Jeb to here. And we will send Bob to here. Okay. So now, Jeb and Bob, we can see, are in a little lander can. That's cute. Okay. And probably get a little bit further around, and then we'll be okay to separate and start landing. Okie dokie. I'm also going to extend these solar panels before I forget. That's cute. Right. Yeah, so now we separate here. We're currently in control of this, but that's fine. We can just switch over to this. And we've got Jeb and Bob here. This is... Yeah, we want to activate our engine. We want to face more or less retrograde, but not crash into that. That's the important thing. So, what I'm going to do is face anti-normal? No, radial in. Okay, and I'm then going to just give us a little puff to bring us away from that. There we go. Now we can face retrograde, and we can look at the map and watch as I fire this, and look, we're just going past it. That's absolutely fine. Watch as we descend. Here we go, and yeah, land about there. That'll do. Okay, so we're going in. That was something. What was that purple? Ah, it's just the other thing. Okay, cool. So, we're still facing retrograde. We're coming in. May as well deploy the landing legs now, just so I don't forget. Good. And we're coming down, and we're coming onto the light side. Cool. Taking a look at our actual altitude, not our sea level altitude. Just nice and gentle. And drop, don't fall over. And here we are. We are on the moon, on a bit of a slope, but that's fine. We have nice power coming in. Yep, and Jeb and Bob are okay. Let's see what they see. Look at that view. That's truly spectacular. Okay. Right, so let's activate the ladder. That takes a while. It doesn't go to the ground, but that's fine. They've got jetpacks. So we can now EVA Jeb. And he's climbing down, very nice. There's a crate over there we could go and investigate. I love this. It's like a helmet cam, that's cool. And now we can go and get Bob out. That's cool, he's in darkness there. Yeah, he's a scientist. So, here they are. Isn't that cool? Jeb not bringer. Ah. Yep. So Jeb can plant the flag. It's the wrong way around, Jeb. Well done. Okay. So, this is KERPOLLO 11. Let's call it that. That's great. Okay. Don't remove your helmet. He can take an EVA report though. He starts to say something dramatic and poignant about the plight of Kerbal kind in this grand universe, only to be cut off by random radio chatter that the situation is nominal. Still fell over, but you know, it's fine. Okay, right. That's the flag. That's that. Right. Jeb. Alright. Ah! Alright, maybe it's best to use the jetpack. There we are. And he can board. And now Bill can do the same. Or Bob, rather. I do apologise, Bob. fine. Okay, let's retract the ladder. Work out what kind of orbit we need to be on. Okay, so we need to go in roughly this direction. Okay, we've not got much fuel left, but we can, as long as we can get into an orbit, Val can come and save us. She's got loads of fuel. Right. So I guess, yeah, so roughly sideways. Okay, here we go. That was a little premature, but it's fine. Yeah, look at that. Job's a good one. Okay, so now we want to catch up with that. And ideally raise our orbit to the same. So Val has an orbit of about 42 kilometers. So we want to raise our orbit to 42 kilometers. Okay, so we are currently less than 100 meters away. So what I'm going to do is just gun for it. Don't hit 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 it. And I would like you, please, to slow your speed, maybe retrograde. And forwards. RCS off. And we'll dock. Dock. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. Magnets to ceiling. Magnets to ceiling. Go on. You know you want to. Beautiful. Okay. So I docked myself in probably the worst way possible, but I did do it myself without mech jeb. I had to use some fuel cheats, which I'll turn off now actually because we don't need those anymore. But you know, mission success. I'm able to transfer these or else they'll die when we go back into the atmosphere. Okay, yeah. We go back in here and we can see Val. Val can now see her two crewmates and everything's good again. Right, so now we want to face prograde. And when we get round to about here, we want to gun for it. Okay, so at 3.5 seconds, we are going to burn. 5, 6, 5, 4.5. It doesn't matter if we overcook it slightly. Is that done? Yep. Cool. Okay, so off we go. Okay, waiting to get out of it. Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to intercept the moon again by the looks of things, which I don't want to do at all. I'm gonna go whoop and be thrown who knows where, so we want to face retrograde and prevent that from happening. Okay, so about to burn at T-minus 6 seconds. 6. Watch our apoapsis go all the way down. And that's good. Okay. So now, when we get to the periapsis, maybe we can circularize. And that has brought our orbit down, well, considerably. And now we'll go to the apoapsis and bring our orbit down just a little bit more. So we're just inside the atmosphere and we can aerobrake. And now we can burn and... okay, yep. So now we're just inside the atmosphere. And that should hopefully slow us down a little bit as we come in. So let's... this is going to be very, very quick. We're going to go whoop and come right into Kerbin. Okay, we're still quite a way up. And here we go, let it face retrograde. I'm going to retract these panels in case they fly off. But we should aerobrake, so we can see here the apparatus is coming down. And we've still got a fair way to go inside the atmosphere, and this should pull us down quite a bit. Okay, so we've used the last of our fuel, and it looks like we are, well, we may be going down whether we want to or not. We shall see. It might take another pass. Engine might overheat. I may have to let go of some stuff, but currently, you know, it's all providing us with a little bit more drag, which is helpful. Although we have lost our solar panels, I think, so it's probably good, actually, if we do let go of everything. So. Undock that can go away. We'll decouple that. Sure, we've got a heat shield, it's all good. Oof, okay, off it goes. And this should bring us down, I hope. Okay, so we're not going to burn up, that's good. The parachutes. Okay, so now 100 meters up, and we're about to splash down. And sploosh. That was loud. Okay, so everyone's back safely. Jolly good, recovered the vessel. So here they are, our 3 Kerbonauts back safely from the moon. So very, very minimal cheating in that mission. So I think the only issue was I did not put enough fuel on the lander. I managed to dock to the command module myself manually, although probably not in the most efficient way. So that's something I need to work on. But other than that, a very successful mission, I think. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you would like to see more of this, subscribe, and if you'd like to tell me anything I can change about the way I do things in Kerbal Space Program, or the way I edit the videos, please leave a comment. So yes, once again, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!